You have so much potential. You're wasting your potential. What are all these phrases that we hear every single day? What is potential? The pressure of potential. It's a scary thing because as a child, as a teenager, you always hear these words from your parents, from your teachers, or from some of your peers. You have so much potential. What does it really mean to have potential? Is it a burden? It becomes a burden when you keep hearing it. You overcomplicate it by just hearing the words potential, potential, potential. It makes you scared. It makes you think like this is some sort of huge goal that you've got to achieve in life, like you've got to achieve your potential. But what really is potential? You have to break it down into some smaller concepts, because if you push the agenda of reaching your potential, of achieving your potential, it just complicates that single point in a person's mind, and it creates a paralysis. It makes us think that if we can't create this perfect version of ourselves, if we can't reach this specific goal, we'll feel like we've betrayed our supposed genius, and instead we choose inaction. So, being forcefully pushed this agenda of reaching our potential, we instead become scared and we do nothing. We just sit around and we waste our time. And people think that because if they take a small messy start, it just it once again it betrays their supposed genius. It does not help them achieve their potential. The root problem of all of this is that there's this myth of the great task. There's the pressure. There's so much pressure that forces us to view achieving potential as a single monumental task, like winning a championship or launching a successful company. But people forget that a company is not launched in one day. It takes a lot of hard work, and you need to be motivated enough to do it. If you do not have an interest in it, you will not be willing to go through all the dark times and go through all the hard work that is required to make that company. In an For example, in an F1 championship, you don't win the championship by one race. You go race by race, you score points, you score podiums, and uh, if you're good enough, if you work hard enough throughout the entire season, then you win the championship. It's not a single step. It takes multiple small steps to reach that potential. Now, the potential that we chase often isn't our own. Sometimes it's the goals, it's the things that our parents or our teachers wanted to achieve, but they could not. And they push this agenda on us that you need to reach your potential without thinking what the retributions of this could be. And without a genuine self direction, without genuinely being willing enough to work hard towards what you enjoy, you won't be able to complete that work, because every great task requires you to go through dark times, requires you to go through hard times when you have to push through it. And if you're not willing enough to do that, you won't be able to achieve it. And if you want to achieve that potential, you have to be willing to do it. But that is the problem. Now, redefining potential is important, because potential is not a magical innate gift reserved for very few. Like they say that you have potential, it's not for someone specific. It's a universal outcome. It's available to anyone who commits to consistent small scale action. You have to take a step by step path instead of having the mindset of grinding to be the best at everything, and somewhere you'll reach your potential. That's not how it works. You have to achieve one thing at a time. You have to work towards it. And you have to embrace the messy micro steps. You have to embrace being bad. You have to embrace making mistakes.
Because when you stop trying to leap to the finish line and you finally commit to the first small step, the motivation will reveal itself. Because you will face difficulties, you will face those mistakes, and that will be the guidance that you require to find the motivation. And that is the way that you should go about this. I would say that if you want to work towards your potential, just forget about it. Just keep working on things you enjoy. Work hard on those things. Take small steps. Figure out more about what you like. And if you find something that you really like, then work towards it step by step. Instead of aiming to become a major businessman or become whatever you want to become, work towards it. Make small step. Gradually progress through the learning phase of achieving what you really want to achieve. Now that's it for today, and thanks for listening.